The man you're seeing right now has almost 100 kids. This is his child, this is his child, and these are his children too. How can one guy have so many kids, and who is their mother?
Kids require a lot of work. How do you do this?
To make it even more surprising, his kids genuinely respect and listen to him. They clean after themselves and they don't complain about taking an after-lunch nap on the hard ground.
This is what you become when you have 98 kids. You become the ultimate father who can put 30 kids to sleep.
Why would any guy decide to commit to this lifestyle? A lifestyle where he has to spend 20 hours a day working so they can have a home, food and clothes. He also sends them to school so they can have a future.
Bye-bye. They're going to school. His dream is coming true.
Get ready as you are about to hear an inspiring story of a dad. My name is Minh Tam. I'm a monk from Vietnam and these are all my children. As you are watching this video right now, there are over 100 million children living in the streets. Because in 2021, we are so driven by careers, money and personal success, year by year more of us become selfish. People don't want to have kids as much. And some of these people are so selfish that they will leave their children on the streets.
Just think about it. Someone left on the streets a 1-month-old kid.
But this dad doesn't want to accept this reality. To all young people, if you ever get a child, please respect yourself and keep that child. Please don't abandon them. All the children are equal, no matter if poor or rich. Every child should be seen as equal. For 16 years now, he has been going on streets looking for children who don't have a home and a family, so he can be their dad. He knows very well that a child only grows into the best version of themselves when they are given love, care, guidance and home.
And that's why what this Vietnamese monk is doing is amazing.
He is an inspiration to all of those people who think they can't take care of a child. Of course, it's not easy for him and almost impossible to keep all of this together.
But fortunately, at some point, his efforts were noticed and the whole community came together to help.
People in his community give him free food, free clothes, and other things that can help him provide for his children. They support him because he inspired everyone to be better, and that is beautiful. As someone who grew up without a father, this makes me so happy. One father made a difference. One father showed all the men who had left their families how wrong it is. One father showed how every child deserves a home.
Because the whole world changes when someone believes in you.
Tôi tin vào những đứa con của tôi.
Let us all share the work of Minh Tam to celebrate every good father around the world. This is so inspiring. Nightfam, stories like this is exactly the reason why Project Nightfall exists. Because there's so many people around the world who need help. And so I want to tell you that when you watch our videos, you not only watch these videos, but you also help us save lives. Project Nightfall right now is also an organization. These videos help us help other people. So no matter where you are in the world, no matter how much money you have, I want to let you know that you are a part of the movement by simply watching us and supporting our work. Thank you so much. I love you all. And I will see you tomorrow with yet another inspiring story.
We'll be showing you how we tackle laundry for our family of 6 here off-grid in the desert of Arizona. So instead of going to the laundromat, we invested in Layman's hand washer and wringer, and we could not be happier. This has saved us so much time and money from going to the laundromat. Now we can just do all of our laundry here on the homestead. I always start with our shirts because typically they're the cleanest, and if I start with the cleanest, I can get 2 loads out of 1 tub of water. Alright, so I fit 33 shirts in here, so it's a lot of clothes. It's a full load, about 15 gallons of water, a little bit of Dr. Bronner's, and I just agitate it for a little bit. Now if I don't want to stand here and agitate it for a long time, I could just let the clothes soak. It comes with a nice cover, so like bugs and things don't get in there. Or if you're like agitating it really angrily, put that lid on, otherwise you're gonna get wet. Now that our clothes have been washed in this soapy water, I am gonna go ahead and wring them out. And plus, I can reuse this water for our next load. As you're putting the clothes in, I always put them like this. Like I hold it with my fingers like this so that my fingers don't get stuck in there. Good tip for you there. With bigger items like a sweatshirt, you can adjust how far apart these wringers are. I had several people reach out and say, your buttons are gonna get destroyed with this. I've put lots of buttons through it and I haven't had any issues so far. Now one thing to keep in mind with this wringer is this is adjustable. So make sure it's not tilted out or all your rinse water is going back into the bucket where your clean clothes are going. I learned that the hard way. Pro tip, check the pockets of all your kids' clothes because there's rubber bands and Kleenex and screws and sometimes money. And if you're doing the laundry, you get to keep it. Sometimes I think the hardest part is just waiting on that water to drain. But I do like that I can hook up a hose and direct that water to different trees here on our property. So it's still a win in my book. Now that the water is drained and I even rinsed out the little bit of dirt that's left on the side of the washing machine, it's clean. And now I'm just gonna put our shirts back in, fill it up, rinse them out real good, then we can hang them up. Once all the shirts have been rinsed really well and I know for sure there's not any more soap in it, it's time to wring them out and just do the whole process again. That wringer does a really good job of getting things mostly dry. So we're gonna hang them up here on our sunshine clothesline, and then with this weather, it's gonna be dry in no time. So that is how we do laundry here on our off-grid homestead here in the desert.